Hello and welcome. Today we will be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Skeleton Crew SM-33. I got this a few months back at Target, right around when they started showing up in store. Lately he's been pegworming pretty hard at Walmart, mostly because of the shit price tag. But if you actually find him at a fair price, let's see if he's worth it. Oh yeah, and I got this kit from Ross. Almost forgot about this. So for SM-33, here he is at a box. For accessories, you get this tiny little mouse thing, which I almost forgot was even included. You can see the tail on the back and the feet. So this must be the front, but there's nothing there. Like nothing sculpted in, so I'm assuming that's the end that goes in his face. This is extremely tiny. You get these two shields. Pretty nice paintwork. And you get this stand, which I'm assuming you really only need when he is extended. So for the figure himself, he's looking amazing. The head sculpt is really nice. The back of his head is plugged into some really soft wires. Looks like they're glued down right at the top of his back. He's got a lot of nicely sculpted wires on his torso. They aren't painted on the back though. He's got really nice paint and sculpting all over, which really brings out the nice aged metal look. Like on the face, shoulders, the torso, the codpiece, the top of the thighs, the shins, the foot, and the peg leg. There's none of that weathering on the back. The elbows and the knees have more of a bronzish color, while this forearm and the top of this knee have more of a coppery color. He's got a red light on his torso, yellow lines on his biceps, and a dark greenish cayenne color above his peg leg. Looks like there's some paint under here too. You can see the elbows and the knees are using clear pins, but the top of this foot almost looks like it's using real metal. It almost looks like a pellet from a pellet gun. Of course he can extend, so here he is fully unextended. And here he is fully extended. So for articulation, he can look up that far, down that far, so basically nothing going down. There's a nice amount of tilt, and he can look around a fair bit, but the wires definitely restrict movement. The top of the head comes off pretty easily. I believe there's a ball in the head, and then a ball at the neck. The shoulder pads are on O-rings, so the arm can go up that far. There is a bicep swivel. The elbow can bend in that far. If it's extended, then it can bend in that far. And then there's no cuff swivel. Hand can go back that far, forward that far. Rotation all the way around. If it's extended, it's still no better. It can spin all the way around. It looks like there are butterfly joints, and they do add a tiny bit. Doesn't want to stay though. The torso doesn't really go back or forward. There isn't much tilt either, but it does swivel extremely easily. The legs can go out that far, which is not very far. There is a swivel right above the knee where it drops down. And then the leg can actually go all the way around. It is a ball and socket. It looks kind of weird. And you can actually pull it off pretty easily. The knee can go back that far, even when it's extended because of that ring. Same with this leg. And the foot can go back that far, forward that far. You can see the little hinge. And when it's extended, back, forward, same amount of side to side. Take this piece off, grab the little mouse thing, stick it in. There's a little slot right there. Drop it in, push it. If it'll go. And there. Kind of weird they didn't sculpt at the end of it, but whatever. Take this piece out, grab a shield, stick it in. Take this one out, grab the other one. I'm still trying not to use the stand, but if you wanted to, you just plug it in right there. I really like this figure. He's got really nice sculpting and paintwork. It is 100% new sculpting. He looks just like he did in the show, and he's got pretty good articulation. I'm pretty impressed. Now for Wim. Here he is at a box for accessories. You get this nice little walkie-talkie. It's got some really nice details. This little flashlight. There is no kind of screen at the top of it. I'm pretty sure this is a wrench. And then you get his backpack. Lots of nice details. I don't think these are removable. No, they're not. And it looks like you can stick the other stuff in the back of it. So now for the figure himself. Looks just like him from what I remember. They did the face pretty well. They captured the hair really nicely. As far as I know, this is all new sculpt. This jacket piece is an overlay. It's got 2 gold buttons. This thing, I think it's the symbol of their academy, or it's some kind of crest they found on the ship. And the little comm thing on his wrist. It's got some pretty nice texturing overall. He's got a shirt underneath his shirt. You can see more of it down here. And a little on the back. He's got some pockets on his pants. The shoes don't have any paint on them. So, for articulation, he can look up that far. Down that far. Nice amount of tilt. He can look all the way around. There's a ball in the head and a ball at the neck. His arm can go up that far. He's got a single jointed elbow, so it can go in that far. And then swivel and hinge at the hand. It can rotate all the way around. The torso can go back that far, forward that far, so not much movement there. There is a tiny bit of tilt. It can rotate all the way around. And there is a ball right between the 2 shirts. The legs can go out that far, so he can pretty much do the splits. There is a thigh swivel. And the leg can go back that far, which is really far. And forward that far. He's got double jointed knees, so they can go back that far. There is a swivel. And the foot is going to be extremely limited, so it can go back that far, forward that far. Tiny bit of side to side. Grab his backpack, try to stick it on. Stick the flashlight in his backpack. Stick the wrench in his backpack. Stick the walkie-talkie in his hand. Now he's ready for school. I think this figure's pretty neat for what it is. It looks just like he did in the show. But unless you're like a super fan of the Skeleton Crew, I don't really think you need him. Though you might be able to use him for a custom. So here they are next to One Jack and Ned B, Cal Kestis and a Super Battle Droid, Bosk and Boba Fett, C-3PO and R2-D2, and Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. I'm extremely happy with SM-33. I thought for sure he wouldn't be able to stand without that plate, but I was definitely wrong. As for the kid, I think he's pretty neat. I definitely don't regret getting him for $6 at Ross, but I wouldn't pay much more than that. I think SM-33 is going for about $25, $26, and if you can find him for that, I definitely recommend picking him up. I don't know what the hell Walmart was thinking charging $40. Dash Rendar came in the mail today, so keep an eye out for that review. So, as always, thank you for watching, happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video.